Wednesday, so another YouTube video from my side. Today's content will be Storytime, as you already know, because you've seen the title. For today's stories, I've picked three short ones related to archery. I know. Archery is becoming the most potent part of that channel, but what can I do? That's how the thing go. Maybe it will change in the future. So, story number one. Long time ago, in a galaxy far away. Wrong story. 2 years ago, when I've been just a newbie, I just started the archery journey. I bought my first bow. I shot for the first time on the 2nd of January. So like 2 years and 2 weeks ago. I started to shoot not during the trainings or some backyard shooting range or something like that. No, I jumped headfirst to one of the 3D archery competitions called leagues in my country with my colleagues. It was a great time. I loved it. I think during the second round of the league, I had to come to the other city because I live in Warsaw, but the leagues is down south of my country. So this idea was that I was coming to my friends on Friday evening. We've been, drinking beer, eating pizza and so on. And in the morning we were going to the tournament. I bought new arrows due to various reasons, and I prepared them and I left them on a couch so I will not forget them. So it's Friday evening, like 10 o'clock, maybe 11 o'clock in the evening. We just finished pizza, and I'm having a chat with a colleague called Bartek, and I realize that the arrows I left on the couch. So there's a first problem, because he's an archer. He was shooting like 10 years back then already, but he's a traditional archer. So 99% of his arrows will be wooden ones, not very fitting my bow. Okay. Second problem is that he's using bows much stronger than mine. So even if I would find arrows fitting my bore, which would be a carbon arrows, the parameter will not fit. But what you can do. So he climbed on the chair, and on his shelf he found some carbon arrows, but as I expected, they were not really best fit for my bow, but I have no other choice. I will deal with it. I will deal with it when I will shoot. That's it. So I went to the tournament the next day with not mine arrows, with a wrong points, wrong length of the arrow. Basically everything was off, and I was shooting in a midwinter, so there was a lot of snow, so I actually had a problem with standing still while shooting. You can imagine how many arrows missed the target, and I was kind of nervous because they were not my arrows. And believe me or not, but I haven't lost a single one in that deep snow, even though I missed quite a lot of shots. How the hell I did it, no one knows. Magic. At the end of the tournament, we are giving back our tables with scores, and we wanted to check out something. I don't remember exactly what, but we went to the training ground next to the place where everything was happening, where the office was and where the food was and so on. And I shot 3 arrows, out of which 2 missed the target, 1 was lost. On the tournament, nothing. After tournament, of course, because why not? So that's the first story with the pro tip: shoot only during the tournaments. After, never. Second story is also about the tournament. A year ago, I went to the national indoor championships. I was kind of nervous because that was basically the first tournament that I was attending when I already knew what I was doing. It was a year ago, so 2 years ago I had no idea. For the first 6 months I was shooting, so once every 2 weeks, once every month I was shooting a little bit, but I didn't watch any YouTube videos. I was not attending at trainings or sessions. I had no idea what I'm doing, basically. In May, I met my future coach, which still teaches me till today. So after that first 6 months, I knew more or less what I was doing. So I was going to the tournament with some expectations. I wanted to reach top 8 at least. I actually finished 5th, if I remember correctly. But before that, the tournament started on Friday. During the Thursday training session, it appeared that the arrow rest in my bow is actually not working correctly. So, not a problem. I actually had a new one lying in a bag, but I didn't see a purpose to use it, so I actually put the new one on the bow. We've checked the setup, everything was going smoothly, not a problem. So that's a first malfunction. Friday session. First round is going fairly okay. Second round starts awesome. Like first series of the shots, I'm going straight for national record. It's gonna be amazing. And in the sixth series, arrows start flying like all over the target. It's like, what's going on? My initial thought was, okay, I'm tired. My left arm is not, holding the ball correctly. So I need to focus on that. Next series, 7th one, same situation. It's like arrows all over the place. Like, what's going on? And then I thought, okay, I was focusing on my left hand. Everything was perfect. Every shot was going smoothly. So, yeah, check the bow, you muppet. And it appeared that my new rest actually does not work correctly. So I finished the round because I didn't have time to actually look into it. Caught the second coach from my club, who was at the championships, asking me, I begged him, like, please check it out. It appeared that the rest was not malfunctioned per se, but it was incorrectly assembled in the factory. So he corrected it, but all the setup was off, because when he did it correctly, everything went sideways. So during the training series before the team competition, because first we were shooting individual, then we had a team competition, I was actually calibrating myself, and I said, yeah, okay, it's good. We are starting the team competition, so that's a second malfunction. And then we have team competition round 1. We are winning the match, And then comes the second match, and I see that my arrows are not flying as they supposed to, as they were like 5 minutes ago. And I'm learning, yeah. So I checked the rest, the arrow rest, and it's like, no, everything works fine here. So what's going on? And I touched the plunger. In some regions of the world, they're called button. So plunger, and I realized that it's not working smoothly. There is a spring inside, there's a tube, and a little plastic finger that sticks out, and it should be like going like sideways, pushing the arrow, yeah, or actually preventing the arrow to bend, yeah. And I realized that instead of going like this, it's going like something is wrong. But I finished the match. Because of the malfunction before the tournament, I had extra plunger with me, the same one. So yeah, we're good to go. I put it in. I finished the team competition. We actually ended up with the bronze medal, so it's a success in my book. And now we are going to the next day. During that day we have the individual duels, yeah, the elimination part of the tournament. So there's a warm-up, and I realized during the warm-up that my new plunger is not working like at all. It's just like this. It's like, really? So what can I do? I was trying to adjust a little bit. I set it up like more or less correctly. Somehow I've won the first duel. The second one I've won as well. Unfortunately, in the third one I met Adam. Hello, if you are watching this. And he actually beat the national record twice during that tournament. So yeah, against him I had not much chance with the malfunctioned equipment. So 3 days, the day before the tournament, first day of the tournament, and the second day of the tournament, I had 4 malfunctions. What's the lesson from that? The lesson from that says, first of all, don't go cheap on your equipment. That's the lesson I've learned the hard way. Always buy the best one you can have. That's the first thing. Second, make sure it works properly every single time. Before training, after training, check it out, because those things tend to let you down at the worst possible moment. So that's the story number 2. Story number 3 is also a story from the tournament. As I said, 1.5 years ago, in May, I started training with my current coach. But I didn't do lots of lessons with him at the start. That was more like a casual relationship. But we went to the 3D tournament up north. Beautiful areas. There's lakes, there are the forests, lovely. The problem was that at the moment where we've been departing from our city, I was already 35 hours without the sleep. The reasons are not relevant at the moment, but basically I was really high because of the fact that I didn't sleep. But we reached the destination. We've been assigned to different groups. I was shooting. It was nice. The result was fairly okay. Afterwards, we are giving back the tables with the points, everything. I ate a dinner which was served, And I'm going outside the building where the tournament office was to talk with the other contestants, to chat, to socialize, and so on. We're waiting for official ending of the tournament, medals, greetings, and so on. And I hear a discussion that target number, let's say 18. Oh my God, what they were thinking. I understand it's a bear, it's a huge figure, but it was so far away. I'm not even sure if it's in a distance that it's supposed to be. And also you had to shoot above a small hill. And I'm standing between them like, what are you talking about? Yeah, the bear. What bear? And it appeared that due to the fact I haven't slept so long, I don't remember whole middle of the tournament. I remember the beginning, I remember the end, but at least like 10 targets at the middle, I don't recall at all. I don't remember what were the figures, how they were set up, how I was shooting. Nothing. That's just like, it's not a blur. It's simply non-existent. And the lesson from that: sleep well. You're gonna have more fun because you're gonna remember more. So, yeah, those are the 3 stories for today. And catch you next time. Next week, we're gonna have something different. That's it for today, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye.